All right, so I'm Brock Winkless, and I'm working Chucky's mouth. And Chucky's mouth consists of this controller, which is the jaw piece. So as I move my jaw, this moves, and this is his box of lips, and they all move around as I coordinate that with the jaw. So I slip this on, crank it down real tight, and now whatever I say, Chucky says. That's right, Brock. So that's my part.
It's kind of a parody on the Bride of Frankenstein. In fact, we even have little snippets of the old Frankenstein movies in the film, and especially because when she sews back together Chucky's face and puts the body parts on him, it's sort of reminiscent of Dr. Frankenstein creating his monster.
There's something I never told you about Chucky.
Don't tell me Schmucky's one of those dolls who wets his pants.
I wouldn't talk that way about Chucky if I were you. He has a very bad temper. You see, we lived together for years. Of course, that was before the cops killed him. That was before he passed his soul into that doll there. Boy, was
it's a very complicated coordination. If you're dealing with just puppet alone, puppet and puppet, it's easy. But if you have the interaction between human actor, the timing, the delivery of dialogue, the how to express the emotion, all that has to be really figured out early on in advance, and then has to have a lot of rehearsal, and also a lot of explanation to the human actor so that they understand how to react to a puppet, to somebody that is not human but has to pretend to be human.
Come on, baby. He ain't big enough to take care of a woman like you.
It ain't the size that counts, asshole. It's what you do with it.
Who the hell is this bozo? What's he doing?
Screwing with our ride, that's what. Ah, what the hell? I need the exercise.
Were you born with that knife super glued onto your hand or what?
What are you talking about?
For God's sake, Chucky, drag yourself into the 90s. Stabbings went out with Bundy and Dahmer. You look like Martha Stewart with that thing.
Who the fuck is Martha Stewart?
My idol. And what does Martha tell you to do when guests drop by for dinner and you haven't had time to shop? You improvise.
He's bad, and then yet he's cute.
What about?
Even though he does bad things, like he kill people, he do some violent things, but he is somebody who doesn't care. I mean, he's just so focused to go his own way, to get what he wants, And in a way, it's a fantasy figure, I think everybody would love, to be able to do that. From down, Chucky, and then slowly goes up, you see the nail. Okay. That's all I need.
Okay, great. That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Who's there?
Now!
Why does that look so familiar?
See? Now that's the work of a true homicidal genius.
Not bad. For an amateur.